I always thought it was because our adoptive parents had been so harsh on him growing up, giving him a strange need to control me. If he'd set his sights on Isabel today, I couldn't imagine what he would do to get her. The system, sensing my thoughts, also broke into a sweat. Come on, Lils, chin up. It patted my shoulder. Ace this mission, and I'll get you a first-class, happily ever after ending. I'd have to be alive to enjoy it. After the transfer, Corbin wouldn't let me live in the dorms, but the suburban mansion was too far from the new school. His perfect solution? He bought me an apartment right next to campus. Bodyguards followed me home after class every day. A hot meal was always waiting for me. Each time I walked through the door, my heart pounded. The first thing I always did was check for a pair of men's dress shoes by the entrance. Today, there were none. The system and I both breathed a massive sigh of relief. I hummed a little tune as I ate. Honestly, I chattered to the system, I'm just a throwaway character. How am I supposed to eliminate him? You're so tough. Why don't you do it yourself? Admit it, system. You're scared of him too, aren't you? It's not that I'm not trying. I'm just terrified. Once your exams are over, the system declared, I have a death and destruction trio planned for him. It said it with such grim, villainous certainty that I dropped my chicken wing. I turned to grab a napkin and found myself staring into a pair of dark, bottomless eyes. Corbin had just stepped out of the bathroom, a single towel knotted around his waist. His torso was lean and powerful, and droplets of water clung to his skin. Like the chicken wing, I felt my world spin. My mouth opened and closed, but I couldn't figure out how to explain my nonsensical rambling. In the end, Corbin spoke first. Is the chicken good? I nodded dumbly. He walked past me, grabbed his phone from the counter, and headed upstairs. Don't eat the one that fell on the floor, was all he said. Ah! The system shrieked in my ear. How is he so hot even when he's half naked? I was a complete mess. My nerves shot. No, really, I don't want him to die. This villain's character design is my absolute favorite. The system was still swooning. It poked me mentally. Hello? Earth to Lily? Did he scare you speechless? I burst into tears, clinging to the system for comfort. Boo-hoo, do you think he heard me? The system rubbed its hands together. Probably not. Besides, all of Corbin's attention is on the female lead right now. He won't notice a minor character like you. After the exams, Isabel planned to get a part-time job. Coincidentally, the hotel she applied to was owned by Corbin's company. The system told me to follow her, observe Corbin's every move, and stop him from carrying out his evil plans. What? Me? Who was I? I was supposed to spy on Corbin and stop him? The system explained that in the original plot, Corbin gets drunk and drags Isabel into a hotel room. What a trashy, tasteless plot point. Isabel got the front desk job, while I was still at home doing nothing. Finally, after the system threatened to self-destruct, I went to Corbin. Brother, I want to get a job. Corbin was reading. He set down his gold-rimmed glasses and pinched the bridge of his nose. What's wrong? Is your allowance not enough? His features were sharp, and when he looked at me, I couldn't tell if it was me or the system that was shaking more. The system, which had been cheering me on moments ago, had already logged off in a panic. Brother, I stammered. I want to gain some experience. I could even work at one of your companies. Please, brother. I felt like I was about to drop to my knees. Corbin didn't speak. He just lifted his gaze and watched me, a lazy, calculating look in his eyes. I couldn't meet his stare, so I just bowed my head and repeated, please, brother. The system popped back up. I think the villain likes it when you call him brother. Try it a few more times, maybe he'll agree. I bit my lip and forced myself to look him in the eye. Can I? Corbin, brother. A sudden cough escaped him, his Adam's apple bobbing. Finally, he grunted a quiet, Back in my room, the system and I clung to each other for support. We both agreed that the look in Corbin's eyes could have devoured a person whole, silent, direct, and unnervingly dark.